Welcome to World War II Chronicles, a weekly tribute to America's fighting men and women in commemoration of the Second World War. These programs are narrated by Ed Herlihy and are based on the news broadcasts of the war period from the recorded sound collection of the National Archives in Washington, D.C.
Washington's main excitement, however, came over two matters before Congress. One was the so-called GI Bill of Rights, which was introduced by Senator Bennett Champ Clark, and which has the endorsement of 78 senators, the American Legion, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, and half a dozen government bureaus and departments.
In order to aid veterans in returning to civilian life after the war, Congress passed the Serviceman's Readjustment Act in the spring of 1944.
The House, within the last hour, passed the so-called GI Bill of Rights with enough amendments and additions so that its own mother wouldn't know it. The vote was 387-0. The GI Bill of Rights was passed and will go to the President for his signature.
Popularly known as the GI Bill of Rights, President Roosevelt signed it into law on June 22, 1944. The law's benefits were granted to any serviceman or woman who did not receive a dishonorable discharge.
In the White House at Washington, President Roosevelt approves legislation to provide for America's war veterans in the peace to come. By law, federal loans, free schooling, job insurance, and complete rehabilitation are among the benefits assured every man and woman in the service.
The act covered three areas. Veterans received preferential treatment in job hiring. Housing loans were made available especially to veterans. And tuition subsidies were granted to veterans who enrolled in institutions of higher learning. 50% of all eligible veterans took advantage of the education benefits. And by all accounts, the GI Bill proved to be wildly successful. A government report in the late 1980s estimated that the nation got back between $5 and $12 for every $1 spent for veterans' education. I'm Ed Herlihy. Join me next time for World War II Chronicles.
World War II Chronicles was produced by the American Veterans Center and Radio America in cooperation with the National Archives. To listen to more episodes, subscribe on iTunes or visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org. We need your help to keep the legacy of our World War II generation alive. Visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org to make a donation to support World War II Chronicles and the ongoing work of the American Veterans Center.